Y'all, I was talking to my good friend, and I was like, I am not made for the summertime. I'm not made for the summertime. It's hot. I don't like being hot. I would rather be cold because I can get warm versus being hot and trying to stay cool. I don't like the summer, y'all. I'm not a summer girl. I am not a summer girl at all. But here we are. Here we are. Here we are. And tonight we are here for the Parents Corner, y'all. We are here for the Parents Corner. Just a quick check-in. Just a quick check-in tonight. Y'all, I got my little fan again because I don't like summertime. Good evening. We're here for a quick check-in, y'all. Surviving summer. Parents, how y'all doing? How are you all doing in this summer? I know in some states, I believe in southern states, there have been some families that have already gone back to school. I don't know exactly where, but they've already started school, and I'm just like, how are y'all in school? And it's July. It's the middle, like it's mid-July. It is hot. And with this heat wave that has been going on, like what? I don't know who came up with that idea, but it's a horrible idea to me. And then did y'all hear about daylight savings time now being like permanent? I'm not sure if it has to still pass through the Senate or if it's already passed through the Senate. I seen that on my news feed and I was like, what? Can we just keep it? And this may sound weird, but I don't mean it in a like dark type of way, dark humor or anything like that. But like, I like dark time. Like, I like the evening. I like when it gets dark early, not 8 o'clock. Not 8 o'clock. But such is government and all the things that they want to do and how they want to do the things that they want to do because it's foolish to me. It is absolutely foolish to me. But tonight we're here just for a little while, just having a check-in tonight for the Parents Corner. And just wanted to check in on my parents, see how y'all doing, see how you guys are surviving summer. We have been kind of just talking a little bit this month about co-parenting dynamics and the co-parenting journey and what that's looked like and how we've navigated some conflict in co-parenting. And so next Thursday I want to do sort of like a live coaching session. And so I said if there's anyone that wants to come live with me for us to really talk about their scenario and I can give you strategies. Good evening, Alyssa. I would love to do that if you are willing to do that. I think that would be so dope. Just a little live coaching session to help navigate through like these murky co-parenting streets sometimes, because it doesn't mean that your co-parent is a narcissist, because that is such a word that has been just used totally out of context. You really have to have a full diagnosis to be a narcissist. There are narcissistic, personality disorder. That's a real thing. But you really have to be diagnosed with that. And a lot of people feel like, oh, my co-parent is a narcissist. And it's just like, no, they may have tendencies like we all do of manipulation or control. That doesn't mean they're a narcissist, though. That definitely doesn't mean that they are narcissists. However, we can really be dealing, though, with challenging individuals, challenging co-parents. And so this month, I just wanted to really kind of provide tips for that, strategy for that. So if you go through the page, we talked about resentment and how to deal with resentment, not needing an apology to move forward because you're not waiting for your co-parent to apologize to you or even recognize the growth or the work that you have put in to becoming a better you. I believe a lot of times when we have not really severed the dynamic with our co-parent, if there is still some type of emotional ties to the relational aspect, that really can damage how you guys co-parent. And so I emphasize all the time, make sure that you sever all ties relationally from you all's relationship outside of your parenting journey, so that way you are truly able to focus solely on you and the child's dynamic. And sometimes people can't do that. Sometimes people can't do that. I've had my youngest son's dad, that was a struggle with him. But when you keep that boundary, y'all, keeping that hard boundary there is so important, because the boundary is to protect you. Okay, that boundary is there to protect you. And so he finally got it. He finally got it, but that don't mean that he liked it, and that's okay. That's okay. We're not here to appease people. Our parenting is good evening, JDMTL041. Good evening, y'all. Happy Thursday. This is just a quick little check-in for parents. How y'all doing? How y'all surviving this summer? Hi, Gumbear_BR. Is this the new Section 8 housing? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what Section 8 housing is. I'm not sure what you're talking about over there. But thank you for the sub, Gummy. But yeah, we're just checking in tonight, y'all. Checking in tonight, parents. How you doing? How are you all doing? How have you been surviving summer? It is. It's crazy work. Like, what are you talking about? But that's how people are, and that's okay. People are people. And y'all, listen, in the world that we're in right now, like, honestly, in the world that we're in right now, people are really, like, the audacity is at an all-time high. The audacity is at an all-time high. And that's why I will always stand on this hill, that emotional intelligence, emotional regulation will save your life. If you are always explosive and responsive, oh, Gummy Bear, okay. If you're always emotional and explosive, just off the words of people, giving into that emotional clickbait, you will be an emotional wreck. So y'all, just tip for the day, for life, don't let people take you out of your character. Don't let people take you off of your square, out of your convictions. Don't let them do it. People are going to be people all day. We know people are imperfect, and I know that there are some people that will try to push the buttons hard. If at all possible, just walk away. Didn't wear your wig for this. I actually have short hair, so I don't need a wig. I've never worn a wig, as a matter of fact. But I mean, thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the engagement. Oh goodness, I don't know, Gummy Bear, how to change the name. Did you look in your settings? Did you look in the settings? Maybe in the settings you're able to change your name, or you may have to do it through your Google account. I think that may be it. You have to do it through your Google account. A black woman who doesn't have fake hair. Yes, Huey. Oh my goodness. It's so many of us, as a matter of fact, too. Try to do it through your Google account that you set up your YouTube with. It may be there. It may be in that place where you might be able to change your tag name. But yes, Huey, what a shocker. Black woman that doesn't have wig or fake eyelashes. Oh my goodness. Without the I don't know. I can't tell you, my guy or girl, whoever you are. I can't tell you. I honestly can't tell you because none of those things apply to me. And so they say if it doesn't apply, you let it fly. And that's all I'm doing. But I appreciate the engagement. Truly, I do. So yeah, y'all. Like I said, we're here for the Parents Corner tonight. We're just doing a check-in. TikTok has been acting a little weird lately. And I'm not sure what's really going on with the tick and the talk. The tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock. However, we're here. We're here on YouTube and TikTok. And I'm just waiting for the parents to pop on in. Is there anything? So let me see. What should we talk about tonight? Because I feel like we've dealt with the co-parenting dynamic enough. I have a couple of videos that I actually want to put out for that. But I have to edit them. And I really don't like editing, y'all. I really don't like editing videos. But it is what it is. Good evening, y'all, on TikTok that's coming in. Good evening, good evening. We are here tonight with the Parents Corner. This is just a parent check-in. See how y'all are doing. How are you all surviving summer? Good evening, Erica. Did I say it right? Erica? Or is it supposed to be Erica? Erica. 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 Y'all, I really like to get people's name, pronouncing their names correctly. I don't like just butchering people's names and saying it doesn't matter because it does. Are the fathers still in the picture? They are. Goodness, Huey, you know, you got some good questions tonight. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Perfect. Perfect. Well, good evening. Good evening. We are here for the Parents Corner. Just checking in on my parents, seeing how y'all are doing, how y'all surviving summer. Are you guys ready for your kids to go back to school? I am. I'm actually, this has been a good summer. Good evening, Breezy. Breezy 38. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Oh, we here together then. What part? What part? What part of California are you in? It's been a good summer. I was doing some work with my hey Britt. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I was doing some work, y'all, with my 12-year-old today. And he was so annoyed with me. Oh, okay, you're in Southern California. I'm in Southern California too. And he was so annoyed with me, y'all, because I told him I don't care if it's spring break, summer break, fall break, winter break. You're still going to be doing some educational activities, and it doesn't have to be super short. You're a kid, Gummy Bear. Are you enjoying your summer? I'm like, I don't care, you know, what. You still have to keep your brain sharp. I still want you to keep your brain sharp. And this was the first summer that he actually went to summer school, and he actually enjoyed it. He was like, oh, you know, a lot of his friends went to summer school as well. So now he's enjoying the rest of his summer before school starts back in August. And we've just been having some really interesting conversation, y'all. We've been having some really interesting conversation. He's 12. Excuse me, my youngest son, he's 12. And a lot of the conversation that I've been having with him has been about this topic that I think these young kids are talking about. And it gets younger and younger. Like every generation, I feel like it gets younger and younger. But, you know, around like boyfriend and girlfriends. You're going to go, okay, Gummy Bear, have a good evening. And I hope that you have a great and fantastic school year. This topic of like girlfriend and boyfriends, like, I told him, I said, at 12 years old, you're still learning how to be a friend. You're still learning yourself. And that's going to even carry on for some years after. And so learning how to just be a friend to young girls is really what this is about. Learning how to be friends with your guy friends, like developing friendship, developing relationship. That's what it's all about. Not any of the extra stuff. And so he had showed me he showed me a text message that one of the girls, she likes him and he likes her as well. And I told him, we had this conversation a couple weeks ago where I told him, I kind of gave him the scenario about marriage and understanding in marriage you are choosing your partner daily. It has to be a daily choice to choose your partner, because God forbid, your eyes no longer work and you can't see, but you're going to be able to see that there is a woman who is beautiful. She will be able to see a man that is handsome. But when you have come into covenant and you take that covenant serious, especially with God involved, then you have to make the choice every day that I'm choosing my spouse. It has nothing to do with anything else but being honest and integral and staying dedicated to the person that you love. I'll answer that question in a second. And so it's like, don't be so caught up with, oh, I like this person or this person likes me. Like, you guys are kids. You guys are kids. And so stay kids for as long as you can, because you're always going to have that opportunity, to like someone. But it's who you love and it's who you want to be committed to for the rest of your life. And so I believe that that is so important, that that's one of the things that we teach to our children, male and female. Like, you're gonna like people, but when you know the person that you want to be with, it's a commitment. It is a commitment. To answer the question about my skincare routine, I really just wash my face with a I think I threw it away because I ran out and I have to order some more, but it is just it's called Skin Script. That's the brand that I use. It's Skin Script, and it is just a natural wash. It's just a natural wash, and that is really it. A natural wash. Skin would be nice. Jolene, what you mean would be nice? Then I use just a little bit of the, what is this called? Let's see. This one. Hydrating toner. I put that on right after I wash. Listen, it's still time. It's still time. It's still time to find that person, or allow that person to find you. I'm gonna mention something in a second. But the face wash and this, and that's it. That's it, because my skin is naturally oily. So it's been hot in Southern California and just really around the world, y'all. But my face is naturally oily. Let me pull it up. Give me one. Oh, here it is. Skin Script. Skin Script. It's a, is that one an aloe vera? I don't think it's aloe vera. No, it's not an aloe vera, but it's just their wash. I don't want this horse tail. And then I will use this occasionally. This is a clarifying toner. So I only use this maybe a couple times a month, just to clarify the skin, but that's it. And I use sunscreen. That's it, y'all. Sunscreen. That has been my saving grace. I would suggest, though, just depending on what type of skin you have, oily, mixture, do an exfoliation just maybe once a month. And if you have the steamer, do that maybe once a month, and then you're good. So I hope that helps. Okay, not in this one. Where are you, Jolene? Where are you? What state are you in, if you don't mind me asking? Kayla. I'm going to try it now. I'm using so I used to use glycolic acid, but it was too strong on my skin. MO. Is that Missouri? Does that stand for Missouri, Jolene? I used to use glycolic acid from Ordinary People, Missouri, St. Louis. St. Louis, yes? St. Louis. I have a friend in St. Louis. But it was too strong for my skin. It was too strong for my skin. And my esthetician, she basically put this routine together for me, and I've been using it for the last 4 years now. Shea butter is good too. Really? It must be a small town. It's got to be a small town then. Shea butter is good too. Yeah, get you a good wash. Just a toner. The toner is the key. The toner is the key. Right after, and then just moisturize it with a little bit of shea butter. And oh, you in St. Louis too? Happy birthday to the person that said it's my birthday. Really? Oh, geez. Do you want to move out of that area, Jolene? Or would you be willing to move? So yeah, toner, a good skin wash, and that shea butter is good. No? Why not? Why not? Good evening, y'all. Happy Thursday to those that are joining us here on YouTube. Tonight we're just having a little check-in, just a little conversation. It's really nothing. Oh, I understand that. Now that I can understand.
Not packing the game this early.
Hmm?
Till I get back to my smoker J Rip.
Turn that stove off, please.
I know it smells bad.
No, it doesn't. I can understand that. Now having the homestead and the creek, that's a good life. No, and I'm being very serious about that. Listen, write it on the notes for real. Write it on the notes for real so that you can use it. Do you grow your own crops, chickens, things like that? Jolene? Huey, what are you talking about? Y'all, this person is making me laugh. I think he's just entertaining me on purpose because I don't know what he is talking about. I think it's a guy. I don't even know. He keeps talking about Section 8 housing, black women that don't have wigs, that don't smell. Like, sir, what is this all about? But no, seriously, Jolene, do you like, what is I don't know the proper terminology, y'all, because I've been in California my whole life. However, I've been learning about like growing and all of those things. I mean, he been acting crazy, Miriam. He been acting crazy. I've never seen them with where are you from that you've never seen a black woman with natural hair? Please tell me that. My dogs run freely. You can get a small chicken coop. I had a someone that I actually met here on TikTok when I first started gardening. Gary, Indiana. Really? Well, I don't know. My dad lives in Indiana. He lives in Indiana. It's not Gary though. Evansville, somewhere over there. I don't know how many black people are really in Indiana though. I know a lot of people in Chicago, Illinois area, but I don't know about the Indiana area. A lot of uka. Jolene, you could get like a little small chicken coop though. No? Just a little small one. I want to grow my own chickens. I don't know anything about it, y'all. I don't know anything about it, but I would love to grow my own chickens just for the eggs, because I really heard that chicken eggs are like fresh chicken eggs are the best eggs. So I want to see. Had cattle at one time, but sold them due to the government. Oh, listen. I don't want to get banned, but the government, yeah. Yeah. All the things that's happening right now. Put it by the way. I like you, Huey. I do. I like you. I like you, Huey. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, my friend that lives in St. Louis, she has I don't know what he's trying to be, Miriam, but I don't even care. You know, those are the type of people you just thank you for the engagement. That's why I say is thank you for the engagement, because you're still here. So obviously, you know, you want to engage, and I'll engage right back with you as long as you keep it cool. So if I had someone to help me, that would be fantastic. Well, I hope that someone does find you. I hope that someone does find you. It can be in the most unexpected place, but as long as you keep your heart open and you're willing to explore out just a little bit, then I pray that someone finds you. You need the engagement to pay your rent. Oh, wow. You know, I wish. Now, Huey, you're talking my language, because I wish YouTube paid. I have a lot of friends, though, that have YouTube channels, and they have a sizable amount of followers and engagement, and YouTube does pay for their rent and all of the other things because they put out great content. And so that's not shade. That's actually, you know what? I come into agreement with you, Huey, that YouTube, this channel, y'all, my YouTube channel, is going to be a stream of income that is going to pay for not only my rent, but just all the things. They also just stare into the camera. Well, that's, yeah. Come on, get it. Spell it right, Huey. Spell it right. Spell it right. Spell it right. Okay, now, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be that person that comes on here and want to clown. That would be nice, Jolene. That would be nice, just to get paid just for that. But you know, all of these social media gadgets and gadgets, there's always some type of extra back end type of thing that you need to do, and it's just like, I'm not doing all of that. I get on social media, specifically on lives, to teach, but tonight is not a teaching night because we had a lot of teaching last week, Tuesday, and girl we had a lot, and so tonight I just wanted it to be kind of light, you know, just like I said, checking in with parents, seeing how y'all doing, how we're surviving the summer. Summer for me has really been good. I've been working on quite a few projects, and so getting some things out of the way, so that way when everything starts to merge together, it's going to be good for me. And so I'm excited, y'all. You know what? Let me show y'all something, and I want you guys to give me your honest opinion. Weight loss stream coming. Do you go live, Huey? I'm gonna follow you. How do I follow you? Let me see. How do I do this? Let me see. Can I click on your name? But I can't. It says remove report. Remove report, add as a moderator, put user in timeout, hide this user on this channel. I don't want to do any of those things. I want to follow you so that I can see when you go live and when you start to talk about all the things that you talk about. All right, y'all. So I have been, if he doesn't like it, I don't know. I don't know. I do. I think he likes it too. I think he likes it too. Okay, y'all. Tell me, give me your honest opinion. Aside from Huey, because Huey's being a hater tonight, but he's still here. So it's okay. So I've been redesigning and just designing some merch for the brand. Put him in timeout. But I like I like it. I like the banter. Like, seriously, y'all, I do like the banter because it doesn't bother me. And that's what happens though, like when you're healed and you become secure, because you're fun. I don't need to silence you. You're here, and so it's all good. It's all good, y'all. Like, seriously, it's all good. I do not care about these people on the interwebs like that, you know. So anyways, like I was saying though, I have been redesigning some merch for parents, and not like that chintzy parent merch where it says like, you know, parenthood, nothing. This is a staple for the Parent Network brand, and it is called the Regulated Parent. So I design and create curricula, courses. I work in consulting and contracting with school districts, child agencies, and my own brand. And so the statement, y'all, is regulated parent. And so I was working on the design, and so one of the shirts came in this week, and I absolutely love it. Can y'all see it? So it is stitched, and it says regulated parent, period. Then on the right sleeve we have the logo RP. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I didn't wear it tonight because I didn't want to yet. And then we have the hats. Let me see what your comments said, Huey, because you just be talking. I bet there's more calories in that stomach than there. Did you want to be a comedian at some point? Did you want to be a comedian and you missed your call? Did somebody overlook you as a kid? I think that's what happened. Somebody overlooked you as a kid. Did you have some rejection and abandonment issues as a kid? Because if so, you don't have to try to put other people down or use other people as the butt of your jokes, because that's how you feel about yourself, or that's what somebody projected onto you. So when we start doing that type of stuff, it's just like, oh, you know, I am a psychology major. I have a PhD in psychology. So while I can joke and laugh with you, I can also discern things that can be serious. And if that is the case, then we can deal with that. Thank you, Miriam. I like it. I really like it. And so like I said, this is stitched on here, and then the R is stitched, and then here's the hat. Now I love, they tried to rob me. Okay. I love the hats. Love this. But on the back, the R, let me see if I can bring it in closer. So the R and the E is too close together, y'all. And so I was like, no, we're gonna have to take this back and redesign this. He is. He's just projecting. He's projecting. Whoever he is, he's just projecting. That's why he's still here. He likes them thick, you know, or he may not be able to get one. So that's why he's had so much to say about black women, because he's not able to get a black woman. He probably really wants to have a black woman. But if you know, deal with your stuff and you deal with your heart and you deal with your issues, then I'm sure you would be approachable, and you might be able to get one. They come in all the sizes. Whatever size you need, it comes directly for you. Because over here, y'all, we don't discriminate. See what I did there, Huey? We don't discriminate. We don't discriminate. Good evening to those coming on the TikTok. Happy Thursday. I'm just over here having some banter with my TikTok fam. Double door Debbie's in the chat, but that would be you. That would be you, Huey, and we don't want you to be that way. We don't want you to be that way. We don't want you to be that way. So y'all, yeah, that's what's going on over here. I'm working on a book. I'm finishing up a book, my second book, and this book, y'all, like, this is the book where, if you've ever written a book and you've started reflecting and thinking about your story, thinking about your journey, and the things that have shaped you to become who you are. He does, you know, but that's because people probably discriminated against him. We just gonna leave him where he is. We just gonna leave him where he is. If you've ever written a book and you really just started thinking about your journey and what shaped you into becoming who you are, it can really be a humbling experience. And so I deal a lot with family systems. I help families to create systems that are going to break the dysfunction in their family and create a legacy that they're proud of living. Now, see, that's where you will get blocked, because there's no need for all that. Like, there's no need for all that. But again, thank you for the engagement. So you keep on talking and we can ignore you. And so as I've been like writing this book, y'all, this is the book that it's almost like it tells the story of my life, but of family legacy and family lineage, family secrets. And it is coming from the Black perspective, because I am a Black woman, and really talking about how Black families interact, sometimes sweep things under the rug, don't deal with the things that need to be dealt with so that their family is healthy and thriving and growing. And so I'm excited about this book, y'all. I feel like let me see. Y'all, how do you see like the comments when they go past? Let me see. Okay. Not personal most times. Same way a man feels powerless at work, but abusive and macho at home. That's what makes me feel powerful, I guess. I mean, if you ever sat like and just thought about your story, like if you've ever sat and just thought about your story, like how was my family growing up? Like looking at it through the lens of your life. Listen, Marian, when I say I have cried, okay, I got you, Maisie. Like I had to really sit and I was like crying, like because I was like, wow, you know, and just the historical events that took place as to why Black families have had to sometimes really operate in survival because of what we have experienced as a culture, as a people, as an ethnic group. It adds to why then certain generational patterns, curses, traditions are passed down, because there was a survival mechanism. But we have to learn how to address the things, or as I said, the elephant in the room, so that way we're no longer just surviving because of what happened. We're dealing with what is, so then the next generation is not fighting the same patterns, the same demons, the same, you know, whatever it may be. And so I'm excited about this book, y'all. I'm excited about this book. I've given myself a deadline by the end of next month to be done. And so far, they lack male figures. So I am going to link my dissertation. I'm still working with my old chair, just to fix some certain things in there, because y'all, I had to take a break. I had to take a break after I finished school, but I really want whoever wants to read it to be able to read it. And so I'm just going to put it in a PDF, and I'm going to link it in my link tree so that whoever wants to read it, they can read it. And the dissertation was about non-resident African American fathers and systemic barriers that may have been factors for emotion regulation within the father-son dynamic. And it was a really good study. And one of the things that I took away from the study when I did it was that it's not that Black men don't want to have conversations. It is the safe spaces, or the lack of safe spaces rather, that have been created for them to have those conversations, because of this bravado, this mindset sometimes that men have or are expected to have because of societal norms. And so that was exciting to see, and a lot of the themes that I extracted from the research about intergenerational trauma, about, you know, the idea of baby mama, baby daddy trauma. And I use that in quotations because I don't like the term, but I also understand that it happens because there can be poor behavior in the dynamics. But when we're breaking down, y'all, just the nucleus of families, the men have to do their part. The men are doing their part, but society will say, oh, because he's not in the home, then he's a deadbeat. And so that's why I specifically studied non-resident fathers, which just means they co-parent. Honestly, they co-parent. They're not in the home with their kids on a day-to-day basis. And y'all, the stories that I heard and that I listened to, I'm a crybaby anyway. And so I was, you know, crying. And I was trying not to have like a little therapeutic session with them, but I did give some strategy to one of them. But it was just so good. So I'm working on that. Just put it in a PDF, and then I'm gonna link it. But I'm working on a few article journals to publish around Black fathers, because even a study that was done, it was like in 2013, that was talking about black men not being in the role of fatherhood and being active. It was dispelled. And if you continue to look at the research, it is dispelled. Black men, Black fathers specifically, are some of the highest rated men that are hands-on with their kids. But because we have the societal pictures that we have, then that's the only thing that gets pushed out. And so it's a part of I literally take it as like a responsibility as a Black woman in the Black community, having and raising Black sons. Number one, yes, I want you to get married before you have kids. I made the mistake for you, so you don't have to. Okay? Let's just put that there. You have time to think, grow, develop, explore, learn, figure out who you are to the best of your ability, because I believe when we come in contact with our mates, we're still going to be exploring who we are, and they're going to be a part of that exploration. And so I'm protective of the Black men. Now, not all, okay? Because we know that there are some that just, God help. And that's for every race, every subset, okay? I seen something today on social media, and y'all, like, when I say my blood just was boiling, because the gentleman kind of reminds me of Huey. He was saying, you know, I want to see somebody stitch this video with a Black person, not talking about drugs, not talking about rap, basically trying to say that this is all our culture is about. And in my mind, I'm like, but what is your culture? What do you all have as a people? What do you all have that has not been refurbished because you guys don't have the flair, the flavor, whatever it is. And I don't really Daisy, don't even worry about him. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't even worry about him. And so they stitched the video though, y'all, of Black excellence, Black men dressed up, Black women, just a whole array of cultural things, because we have culture. We have always had culture, and sometimes that culture had to be created from a survival place, but it's been passed down through the generations, and it has evolved as such. And so I say, if I have the opportunity, if God, you know, let me, like, I would just, I want to be a Black person. I want to be a Black woman in every lifetime, at every span. I know we only have one lifetime. However, I love that. Period. That is an infuriating factor. It infuriates them. It really does, because we've had so much, but then you say we should get X, Y, and Z, and then when we've had it, you've come burn it down, you've come literally washed it over, they've tried so many different things. However, as a person who believes scripture and believes the word of God, the last shall be first and the first shall be last, period. We're thriving, we're rising, we are going to continue to rise. We are going to continue to always have provision. We know how to make something out of nothing. We understand the power of community. Yes. Yeah, I think we probably watched the same video. So I'm learning. Let me say this, y'all. I'm learning to let the water roll off my back, but sometimes it's like I want to engage, I want to say something. A friend of mine, she works with that population and she's like a supervisor, and so she's telling me her stories about what happens, at work. And she works in a predominantly white area, like it is white, and I'm white, and she's had a lot of issues with some of the employees that are there. And she's not the type of person who leads as if it's like I'm the boss, what I say goes. She's actually a leader, not a manager, because I think there are two different things. I think some individuals use that term manager and they're trying to manage people, and we don't manage people. We manage systems, programs. Inanimate objects are the things that we manage. We lead people. But if we don't know how to lead, then we start to take on a negative mentality. And so she came into the job and, was like, how can I assist you? How can I support you? All of these things. Ended up having conversation with these women individually, only to find out that the manager that is actually there just kind of let them do whatever they wanted to do. So when structure came into the picture, it was like, oh no, we're rebelling against structure, because again, we could do whatever we want to do. Yep. And so two of the ladies actually quit. And I said, well, listen, let God, take out the trash for you, because you don't want to work in an environment where you feel like you're trying to bring systems, you're trying to bring in cohesion, and people are working against you. So if they don't need the job, they don't need the job. That's okay. You stay, you keep growing, and you keep doing your thing. Huey, you still in the comments? What is happening? Structure and Black society don't go together. Oh, we created structure. Yeah, we created structure. So that just doesn't even make any sense. That just doesn't even make any sense, Huey, because we've definitely created the structure. So, yeah. But Huey, I will say this. You've been a joy tonight, okay? You have been a joy to just be in the chat and just saying all types of things. And so you probably needed this engagement more than we did. You needed this engagement more than we did, because you may not have anybody there to engage with. And so I hope that, I don't even know. But I thank you. I thank you for being in the chat with us, because it doesn't hurt us. It only helps us. So I'm going to let you guys know that when I put the dissertation in my bio, so that if you want to read it, you can absolutely go ahead and read it. Just go down to the end, because unless you like reading and you want to read about the history of everything like that, and you like reading lit reviews, just go all the way down to the end, to the discussion, to the results and everything like that, so that you can get a kind of a clearer picture. But I am working on, like I said, some journal articles for Black families. It's just a lot of writing, y'all. It's a lot of writing, and it's necessary, though. I understand that research is necessary so it can continue to dispel the lies that are perpetuated through society and through people that are uneducated. And I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at that. But this was fun tonight, y'all. I appreciate everybody that was here with me on the stream on YouTube and engaging and us talking. I'm getting ready to go in here and help my son finish packing so that he can enjoy his little trip. And I'm gonna go make my seafood boil. Huey, did you hear that? I'm gonna go make a seafood boil, my guy. Okay? And it's going to be absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Because guess what? As a black woman, I can use all type of cultural foods and it still be good. I enjoyed you tonight, Huey. I enjoyed you tonight, Miriam. I don't know what happened to my comments, y'all. I pressed something and I'm still learning YouTube. Really, I am. I am still learning how to work YouTube. But yes, Miriam, do that skincare. Do that skincare. It's gonna work for you. I believe it's gonna work for you. And just make sure that you don't use too much shea butter though, because shea butter can be oily. So just a little bit, a palm, a dime size. Put it on. And sunscreen. Sunscreen. Get you a good mineral free, I think it is. I think it's mineral free. Let me look at this one really quick. No, not mineral free. See, don't listen to me with that. A mineral sunscreen. This is the one that I use. Tizo Ultra Zinc non-tinted mineral sunscreen. This sunscreen is chef's kiss. It doesn't leave your skin white with that white mask coating or anything like that, and it's not, excuse me, it's not heavy. It is not heavy. So we're done tonight, y'all. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all on the next live stream, which will be Tuesday. Tuesday is Bible study, Huey. So I hope to see you at Bible study. I hope to see you Tuesday at Bible study, Huey. Okay, I'm gonna try to follow you. I need to figure out how to get your name back so that I can follow you, because you were fun. All right, y'all. Have a good night. And I'll see y'all on the next stream.